Hey, what's up? I'm Jay, back with another movie review. This time, Creed 3. I seen it opening weekend. Pretty much, if you were, if you were a fan of the first two Creeds, uh, I don't see why you wouldn't like this one. It's pretty good, in the Rocky Balboa films. Yeah, man, this shit was great. I'm not gonna I ain't gonna spend too much time, going fully in depth with the movie, but I will, go over bits and pieces, pretty much everything that I liked, stuff like that. As far as negatives, I don't really have any negatives for this movie. It was, it was pretty much good, man. Pretty good. The first two Creeds were great. I seen both of those opening weekend when they first came out. I did the same thing for this one. This is also the director debut for Michael B. Jordan, which was a big thumbs up for him. Um, um, can't think of the dude's name. Ryan Coogler. I'm sorry. Ryan Coogler directed the first two Creed films. So Michael B. Jordan decided to play double roles. As the main character and also as the director. And he did a pretty good job, man. He did a real good job. He, he been killing it lately, man. He just recently, Mr. Jordan, just recently got a walking star, got a star on the Walk of Fame. That was pretty much a big deal. You had Jonathan Majors with him, which I thought was very dope. Like they kind of developed a they kind of became BFFs after filming this movie. But yeah, man, this movie was great, man. You know, Adonis Creed, he's at a good point in his life. He's happily married. He got a kid. He kind of retired from boxing like 3 years. Like he's been retired for like 3 years, I think. I think they said 3 years in the movie. And pretty much, he runs into a familiar face from the past character named Damien or Dame for short, played by Jonathan Majors. Adonis kind of don't recognize him at first, and you know, um, Dame kind of like makes subtle hints at we grew up together. The typical we grew up together, and one of us went down a wrong path, and that pretty much that type of story. But it was done really well. You get Tessa Thompson coming back from the first two movies as the wife of Adonis, and Felicia Rashad coming back as um, Adonis as his mom once again. Unfortunately, Sylvester Stallone did not come back for this movie. He did not reprise his role. It was kind of a bummer, but it's cool. It is what it is. Um, they, Adonis kind of like throughout the movie, Adonis kind of has his doubts, and then he has the final showdown with Damien. I'm sorry. He overcomes his fear and regains his confidence, and he eventually defeats Dame, and they both decide to put the past behind them, stuff like that. It ended on a good note, but yeah, man. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go full in depth because I just not really in the mood to go fully in depth in the movie. I've seen it twice, but yeah, like I said, if you were a fan of the first two Creed movies, I don't see why you wouldn't like this one. I'll probably say this is probably the best one. I probably say this is arguably the best one so far. But yeah, man, this shit was great. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was dope. It was dope. I take my hat off to the cast and crew. Everybody killed it, man. And I probably say the main highlight of the movie was Jonathan Majors' character. I said the same thing for my Ant-Man and Wasp movie review. Jonathan Majors, bro, this cat is on. He's had a massive come up, man. Like I said, I think I want to say the first movie I saw him in was White Boy Rick, and Lovecraft Country, and then up until now, this dude is killing it, man. Like I take my hat off to Mr. Majors. I love Michael B. Jordan too, man. Like these are some talented young young brothers, man. I'm continue to support everything that they're in. But like I said, I give the movie a 8.5 out of 10. Go see it if you haven't seen it. Yeah, but I love this movie. I loved it. I'm probably go see it 2 more times. But yeah, until then, I know they did a soundtrack for the movie, which that review, the Creed 3 soundtrack, that'll be coming like later this week. So until then, peace, one love.